Yo, what is up, everyone? It is the Beast. Welcome back to the channel, The Beast on. And if you see this face, which I'll explain about this face in a second, and hear my voice, please subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so that when I make new content, new videos, it notifies you of such happenings. And if you can, there's a little down, I guess there's a little thumb. Hit that and say you like the video, even if you don't, because that tells Google, which owns YouTube, hey, share the love to everyone. Share the Beast love to everyone. About the face. So last night I had like a coughing situation, which resulted in me blowing the blood vessels in my entire face and my eyes. Thank God we're still kind of in pandemic mode, and I'm not going to really see anyone. So it's cool, except for you on the video. All right, let's get to it. Now, I was intending to do a whole breakdown of the Heat's trade for Victor Oladipo today. That's not happening. I was then going to maybe talk about the Hurricanes getting one of the top quarterbacks in the nation in recruiting. That's not happening. The Dolphins have just completely upended the 2021 NFL draft. The deets are this. First, the first move happened just before I taped this video. I taped another video based on the first move, which was the Dolphins sending their number 3 pick to San Francisco for the number 12 pick and a first-round pick in the 2022 and 2023 drafts, right, as well as a third-round pick in this year's draft, right? And as soon as that hit the presses, as they say 50 years ago, then the Dolphins took that number 12 pick and the number 123 pick and a 2022 first-round pick that they got from San Francisco and sent it to the Eagles in exchange for the number 6 pick and the number 156 pick this year. So the Dolphins went from 3 to 12 back up to 6. And what does this mean? Well, going from 3 to 6 still puts everything on the table as far as positions the Dolphins could take. They could still get a big-time quarterback. They could get the kid from BYU. They could get possibly a Mac Jones. They could get Trey Lance. There's a bunch of guys on the table. They could also maybe find themselves in the Kyle Pitts sweepstake, which would be huge. Everything is still on the table at number 6 for the Miami Dolphins. But they also add another first-round pick in 2023 from the Niners, and that's going to really help them because picks are commodities, right? So you think about, well, how will the Niners be in 2023? Maybe they won't be in the lower half of the draft, the lower half of the NFL. That means the draft pick won't be that good. Man, that's not that great if you get a low-round pick. But that's not the case. Draft picks are commodities. Don't think of them as people. Think of them as commodities to use in other trades, just like they did right now, right? They moved down to 12. They got an extra first-round pick in 2022, a pick they never used to pick a player. They used that pick to move up back into number 6 with Philadelphia. So that is just great wheeling and dealing by Chris Grier and by Brian Flores. There's a lot of Bill Belichick in Brian Flores, as much as that probably stings you, Dolphins, just as far as what they've done in compiling picks. That's a strategy New England has always used, and it's a strategy that the Dolphins are using now, and I think it's really a smart one. So the bottom line is this. We don't know what the Dolphins are exactly going to do on draft day, but at pick number 6, you're still in a really good spot. Now, down at 12, you still, I think, could have found anyone you wanted at a position you wanted to fill. It just may not have been your first choice. I think at 6, you might be able to get your first choice at any of the positions you want to fill. There's still a lot on the table, whether it's wide receiver, tight end with Pitts, quarterback. You have a ton of options there, and they have other picks all throughout the draft to fill out the roster. So I think this is a great move by the Miami Dolphins to wheel and deal and really compile picks and keep yourself in a position in the top 10 in the NFL draft to be able to get a good player that is going to make an impact or should make an impact. You get a top 10 in the NFL draft. That player should make an impact immediately as a rookie the season that they start playing. That's my philosophy, is that if you're drafted in the top 10, you should immediately make an impact. And I think that's what will happen for whoever the Dolphins pick if they choose wisely at number 6 in this year's draft. So good move by the Dolphins. And then there's other fallouts. So what does Philadelphia do? What does San Francisco do now with the 3rd pick? Does that mean Garoppolo's gone? Is he going back to New England even though Cam's there? There's a lot of speculation about that. So a lot going on in the NFL. And as exciting as the NBA trade deadline was yesterday, this is even more exciting because the NFL is obviously going to dominate. But we'll cover the Heat, we'll cover the Canes and recruiting and a quarterback they got. We'll cover it all over the course of the next few days. But now I'm going to go rest my face, so we get this all fixed. But also we're gonna go watch binge Marvel movies for like the next 3 days straight without sleeping, because I promised my son we would watch every single Marvel movie during spring break, and that's what we're gonna do. So again, like the video, subscribe to the video, watch the video, share the video, just love the video. And I will see you when I see you. Peace!